It's like we don't let things happen to us. We happen to things.
There
that's the mentality.
That's powerful.
It's like I'm gonna like aggressively attack opposition. I'm not gonna sit back and do this right here. I'm gonna go forward, you know? It's like go straight forward, just close your eyes and just run towards it. Something will happen. Either I'm finna like, you know, do something stupid, or it's like, you know, the enemy that's pursuing me is about to flee. You know, turn and face those things that are facing you.
That's right.
Let me get on this roof.
And that's one of the things, like, I would never believe that he was afraid of heights. How many roofs have you been on now? How many roofs have you fallen off of? Come on, let's talk about
Just one.
Let's just talk about that for a second, for real.
But I learned something a long time ago when I was younger. A guy told me, he said, fear, F-E-A-R, is false evidence appearing real. Big old minivan you got.
What? You let me drive on your grass?
Exactly, it's your grass too. For real. Listen, you work just as hard on this grass as I have. That's a big old minivan you got.
Oh yeah, it's huge.
You're gonna look kind of funny in the line with the other minivans, you know, the soccer moms pulling up. It's like, they got all the minivans gonna pull up, and then you're gonna be around the corner, they're gonna hear that diesel coming up, and they go Megan and her boys.
Yeah, for real.
All right, y'all, it's hard work up here. But I got this whole side of 10 done over here. It's literally complete. And I just sent Megan to get the ridge cap. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tack the ridge cap in on this first side and leave it loose on this side. That way I'll be able to slide the 10 up under from this side. And I'm hoping that, you know, that's the right thing to do. And then it'll make it pretty easy. So as I'm laying the 10 over here, like when I start down there, I can go ahead and screw it in to the ridge cap. And as I'm coming down, I can be screwing it into the ridge cap. It's I.A.G Farms. It's all about God. Y'all welcome to the I.A.G Farm YouTube channel again for today. It's gonna be an amazing day. It's a day that the Lord has made, and we're gonna rejoice and be glad in it. And we're gonna face our fears. As y'all know, getting up on this roof is one of my fears. But I learned something a long time ago when I was younger. A guy told me, he said, fear, F-E-A-R, is false evidence appearing real. So I have never fallen off a roof except one time at my mama's house. When I was trying to clean her wood stove off, clean out her wood stove pipe when she was living in the city, and she gave me a ladder, and the ladder, this is the raggediest ladder you ever seen in your life, and I'm dumb enough to go up on the roof with it, and it slipped from under me, and Megan actually saved my life that day, because don't say that too loud, but because I was falling off the roof, the ladder slipped, and I was falling, and I was holding on because she had shingles on the roof, and so I had my hand gripped on the shingles, and I was able to hold myself up there, and my legs were dangling off, but I was slipping off, and I was trying to like slide off slowly so I can catch myself when I fall, you know, because it's one thing to fall like suddenly, but it's another thing to like fall and like control, you know. So I was like controlled falling, but Megan saw my legs dangling out the window. They were sitting in there eating and fellowshipping and drinking coffee and stuff while I was out there working. And she saw my legs dangling and came and put the ladder back up for me. But I only fell off the roof one time, so it's false evidence appearing real a little bit, like, because I have fallen off a roof before. But anyway, so I'm facing my fears today with all that crazy. I just can't be too serious, y'all. Y'all know me. I'm a free spirit. You know, life is too short to be too serious about stuff. You know, because I'm serious. I'm a serious person, but at the same time, I'm very, very like carefree as far as like not stressing over things. And so I like to smile, have fun, enjoy myself. And sometimes that rubs people the wrong way, because sometimes in certain situations they want you to frown, they want you to be anxious, they want you to be worried, and I'm just like carefree, like it's gonna all be all right, you know. But anyway, we're getting back on this roof today, and as y'all see, I got half done. As y'all saw in the video the last video, I got half of the roof done. It took a while to get that metal roofing cut around that wood stove pipe, because what I was gonna do was I was gonna take that whole pipe down and just put the whole sheet up there and come back later and cut the hole. But I'm glad because I couldn't find a Phillip head screwdriver, a bit at least, for my drill, because I don't use Phillip head screws a lot. I use like the star bit screws because I just like those better. But I couldn't find a Phillip head bit, and then the Lord said, just go and cut the hole, you know, and I ended up cutting the hole. And it's hard to, because that's a whole sheet of 10, and it was hard getting that hole in the right spot. But I have a little bit of experience with measuring and things like that and trying to get wood stove pipes in the right spot. So the Lord blessed us and we were able to get it like cut perfectly. There's a little bit I need to trim more from around that pipe, but it's good because, like I said, it's metal roof and that's a 0 clearance pipe, so it should be good as long as nothing wood is touching it, because that pipe there, you have to have a 1-inch clearance from wood, from combustible things. But that's a metal roof, like I said. But even when I install wood stoves, because I've installed multiple wood stoves over the years, even when, if I was to start another business, I would start a business installing wood stoves. So call I.A.G Farms at the Resurrection Ranch for your wood stove needs. For real. That would be a good business though, because I do enjoy installing wood stoves. But anyway, even though that's a 0 clearance pipe, I like to, even though that metal is touching it and the metal is non-combustible and that will pass code, I like to still have a 1-inch clearance from everything, even metal. But I'm gonna get back started on this roofing project. I'm hoping to get this side completely done, because I have to get let me just walk y'all over here and show y'all, because y'all might not be able to tell. So let me kind of get y'all up here and see if y'all can see. But I told y'all on the last video that they didn't have 16-foot sections. They only had 12-foot sections, and the 16-foot sections would have been perfect. And I went ahead to scab it in at the top, but you might not be able to see, but right up there at the top, there's about a 2-foot piece, maybe a good 1.5 feet or something like that piece that needs to be put up there, and all the way down. And so after I get done doing the whole sheet, which these are 12-foot sections of roofing. If they would have been 16, it would have been fine, and I would just had to cut it a little bit at the end. But since these are 12-foot sections, I needed more like a 14-foot section, and so I'm gonna have to scab it in at the top. So once I get these pieces on here, these whole pieces, I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna climb up from the other side, so I don't have to. I'm gonna try my best to step on the roof as little as possible, because this roof is slick. It's like I do not like metal roof when it comes to having to get up on it. I like shingle roof better. But this is a whole lot faster and a whole lot more efficient style of roofing, because this roofing should last the rest of our lives, like the rest of Megan and I's lives, and on into the boys' lives, unless something starts leaking or something like that. Like I said, I'm trying to be very, very careful with these screws and things to not tighten them down too far, but to get them snug and tight so the wind doesn't come and blow the tin off the roof. But once I get these whole pieces on this side, I'm gonna go from the other side and then screw in about a 2 or 3 foot section at the top, and then I probably put my ridge cap on up there, and then start working my tin on the other side. And like I said, I'm gonna try my best to stay off of the tin, not have to walk on it, not have to move on it too much. I have to come back. I got a boot order, a rubber boot order for this wood stove pipe, because that's the proper way to do it. We had a metal boot on there, but the proper way to do it is to put a rubber boot on there when you have metal roofing, because it just adheres to it better. But yeah, so that's the plan. And I'm gonna try to, like I said, get this side done today. At least that's my goal for the day, get this side done, and then maybe tomorrow we can start working on the other side. But like I say, I'm facing my fears, and fear has a name, and it's false evidence appearing real. And faith has a name, which faith is the opposite of fear, and faith has a name, and that name is Jesus. For real. And thank you to the subscriber that sent this shirt as well, because this is the second one that you all have sent, and I love this shirt. It says, if you bring up my past, you should know that Jesus dropped the charges. And I just love it. It's like when I get in a certain mindset, I like to put this shirt on. The other one that you all sent, and thank you, like I said, to the one who sent it, but the other one that this subscriber sent was too big. It was a 2X, and I wear a 1X, and but they sent another one once they found out that I liked it so much and it was too big. So this one fits perfect. It's like nice and snug, and you know, it's not too loose, because I don't like to work with loose clothes. I don't get caught up in a saw or something like that and get injured. But all right, y'all, we're gonna hop back on this roof, and we're gonna face our fears. So y'all come along with me, and let's face these fears together. It's I.A.G Farms. It's all about God. And let's see what's in store for us today on today's journey. All right, y'all, as y'all can see, I got one piece left over there. And man, it's starting to get hot up there as well, because that roof's starting to get hot to the touch. But everything's looking good so far. And I got one piece left, and I actually have to cut this piece over here. I need to cut it 37 wide. These are 3 foot wide sections, 12 foot long by 3 foot wide. And I need to cut a little notch out the end there so it won't hang over too much. But I'm gonna go ahead and grab my saw, and hopefully y'all are having fun so far, because I'm not. I'm just up there just having a conversation with the Lord, just talking. I'm like, all right now, Lord. It's like every time I get scared, I say something like that. All right, Lord. All right, come on now, Lord. Let's do this. And then I start praying, and I say, Lord, guard me so that I don't dash my foot against a stone. But like I say, I'm a little bit terrified of heights. And like I was saying on the other video, I don't know if I'm scared of heights or I'm scared of falling, because that's what makes me nervous, is about falling. And with that slippery metal tin, it don't help at all. So I think I'm gonna have to climb up on the tin to do this last piece, because I don't know if I can get it from the ladder. I'm gonna try to get it from the ladder, of course. I'm not gonna climb up there if I don't need to, but everything is looking good, and I can't wait to get this side finished, because like I said, once I get these whole pieces done, I gotta put in a 2 foot piece at the top, and then I put my ridge beam on, my ridge cap at least, and then I start working on the next side. But if I can get all of the whole pieces done, and then get all those 2 foot pieces connected at the top, and then get my ridge cap tacked in on this side, I'm gonna leave it loose on the other side, that'll be a success for today. I don't know if I'm gonna make it that far, because I'm probably have to sit down after a while, because it's starting to get hot out here. I'm gonna definitely have to take a break before I start back. But I'm gonna go ahead and take a break, get something to drink, and then I'm gonna get my saw and cut this last piece and get it up there, and then we'll see what we can do after that.
Listen, like a sunrise horizon, always there, always shining, building me up with the song it's singing, filling my heart like I'm flying, always warm, always holding, the biggest part of my story, healing my soul, help me feel salvation, bringing me to glory. It keeps pulling me back, it keeps pulling me back to you, it keeps pulling me back, it keeps pulling me back to you, it keeps pulling me back, it keeps pulling me back to you, keeps pulling me back, it keeps pulling me back to you.
I might be wrong. I might not have to cut it. I measured it, and the piece is actually 36. 36 inches is 3 foot. I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. But 37 would give it like a 2-inch overhang. So 36 should give it about a 1-inch overhang. So I think I don't have to cut it. So let's get it on up there.
It won't give up on my journey. It won't forget any problems, but won't remember my failures. Never shame me. You don't wanna hurt me. You won't ever fail me. No, it keeps pulling me back. It keeps pulling me back to you. It keeps pulling me back. Yeah, it keeps pulling me back to you. It keeps pulling me back. Yeah, it keeps pulling me back to you. It keeps pulling me back. It keeps pulling me back. It's your love, love. It's your love, love. It's your love, love. It's your love, love. Like a sunrise horizon, always there, always shining, building me up with the song it's singing.
Yeah. All right, y'all, I'm just getting done with my break. Sitting here watching some beautiful I.A.G farm videos. But Megan and the boys, they say they're pulling down the driveway now. I got that last line of roofing on, as y'all see, and I got that whole side done. Now I just need to get those pieces at the top done. But Megan and the boys, they're back. They went to the grocery store, and so let's see how much money they spent on these groceries. But I love it. I love it. Megan, she's very, very, very good at budgeting and doing those type of things. Like I said, that's her profession now. You know, she's a professional house manager, professional like you know, budgeter and all those type of things. Let me turn y'all around, let y'all see them pulling down the driveway. Big old minivan you got.
What? You let me drive on your grass?
Exactly, it's your grass too. For real. Listen, you work just as hard on this grass as I have. That's a big old minivan you got.
Oh yeah, it's huge.
You're gonna look kind of funny in the line with the other minivans, you know, the soccer moms pulling up. It's like all the minivans gonna pull up, and then you're gonna be around the corner, they're gonna hear that diesel coming up. And they go Megan and her boys.
Yeah, for real. Listen, even when I was getting the pickup, it was a lady loading my groceries, and she was like, "Just tell me where you want to put them." I was like, "Let me get out and help you with that back door."
Oh yeah, cause it's you got to be strong with that thing.
I was like, "Trust me, let me help you."
Cause you feel like you're gonna break it, cause it's heavy.
Right, cause you actually have to like
force it up, and then it takes care of itself.
Right. Yeah.
Y'all have fun doing groceries and going to the bank.
We did, you know, just our errand thing. It seems like Thursday is becoming an errand day.
Yeah, it's either going to the library and bringing back fried fish and shrimp, or going to the groceries. Yeah,
and bank.
And the bank. Yep. And bringing back a bunch of food.
That's right.
See what your crew got going on in here. What's up, boys?
Not much.
Y'all brought back some good food?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm surprised. I thought everything was gonna be full in here.
We have some shrimp.
You didn't get as many as you usually get.
Short grocery run.
Okay.
Normally I just do the dollar store, but I decided to just do a Kroger run.
I got you.
Do a short Kroger run.
Yeah, because I was surprised because usually when Megan come back from the grocery store, she done spent $1,000, and it's like groceries all here. Benjamin got groceries in his lap. It'd be groceries up there. The boys holding groceries, and then it'd be full back there all the way up to the glass, past the glass.
Yeah, this one.
Ain't that right, boys?
We got some shrimp.
You got shrimp?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Something right here.
Good. That's a good thing.
And when we go on a trip, we act like we have a car that can connect and unconnect.
Okay, good. Like a trailer?
No.
Yeah, whatever.
Like a car like this.
What's up, boy? Give me some of that pacifier. Give me some of that pacifier. Give me some of that pacifier.
It's like, give it back.
Give me some of that pacifier, boy. What you think? You want it back? You want it back?
No.
Can I have some? Man said, if this man don't leave me alone. Here you go, buddy. Take it back. Alright, let's see what you got back here.
So just a little short grocery run. But listen, I got your pumpkin spice lattes. Gotta keep them coming.
Oh yeah, don't tell them about my secret. I was just telling them. I don't know if that was this video. I think that was another video I recorded. I've been recording I recorded about 3 videos today, so I got to remember which video I'm on. I think that was actually another video where I was telling them I was drinking black coffee.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
But that's sometimes. Yeah, don't tell them my secrets. Don't tell them I sit outside in the Lamborghini drinking black coffee.
You don't sit outside in the Lamborghini.
They not
have the Lamborghini.
Listen, they're not gonna understand the joke because we were watching the video, and I thought I was watching the motivational video. And the guy, you know, he was talking about waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I was like, bet, I do that. And then he was talking about going to the gym, and I was like, bet, I do that. And then the video just changed all of a sudden. He popped up, and he was sitting in a Lamborghini drinking black coffee. And I'm like, where did that come from?
You drink black coffee though.
Exactly. I just don't have a Lamborghini yet. Well, I have to wait till I go through my midlife crisis. I ain't got nothing but like a couple more months.
Get rid of some of these kids that you don't have to haul around.
Exactly. What I'm gonna do with a Lamborghini?
For real. This is crazy.
Other than to go out and look at it.
That's so crazy.
Listen, a Lamborghini won't even make it down our driveway. Our driveway too bumpy, and got too. You know the county don't take care of our driveway. It's like got too many potholes. I don't know what they be doing. We need to fire them.
That's too funny. Too funny.
You're the county.
Y'all
you the can around here.
y'all steady telling my business. A child ain't got no business telling they daddy business. What y'all think, boy? Listen, Tim was saying great on the other video.
Oh yeah.
Y'all saw that when I
He was by himself. He was like, great.
Yeah. I was like, who is this person? All right, so you got groceries. I guess we need to get these groceries unloaded. Short haul.
I about spent too much money even on my short haul.
Oh yeah, you're good. The Lord's gonna take care of us. All right. I say that, then I'd be fussing later. All right, y'all, let's get these groceries unloaded.
I know that you're curious, I know that you're strong, but life can be furious and things can go wrong. You go, we're better off tomorrow, but who knows if we get joy or sorrow. Stay true to that fire in your heart and your soul. Don't drench your desire in what you can't control. We fly, try so hard to get there, and we might be lost but not forever. There's things in life you simply need to know, but sun and rain and trust in letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wandering, before you make it safely to the end, the end. Don't say you're ridiculous, you're not even close. Don't wish for indifference, you're not one of those. We fall, but we always rise up through it all. We get a little wiser. There's things in life you simply need to know, but sun and rain and trust in letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wandering, before you make it safely to the end, the end. And if you ever wonder, there is nothing wrong with a little thunder. There's things in life you simply need to know.
All right, y'all, all the groceries are unloaded and in the house, and I'm gonna get back in here and finish off my break, because I actually just sat down, and Megan and the boys are back now. So y'all ready to hit me with some roofing?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Good. Yeah, so it started to get hot up there. It started to get to that point to where when you touch the roof, it's too hot to like be up there, and too hot to touch. And so it was about time to come down anyway. And I was ready for a break because I was, thirsty and everything. And so I probably just wait until a little bit later to get back up there and try to finish those pieces at the top.
Yeah, that sounds good. We have a quick lunch plan, so we'll have lunch with them, and then by the time we put up the groceries and do everything, it should be time to get back out.
Yeah, maybe about 3:30, 4 o'clock, something like that.
Sounds good.
Get back out here and work for an hour and see what we can get done. So y'all just stick around, and we'll see y'all in a couple hours.
Stop me from dusting off my shoes. You might think you'll see me falling to the ground, but I threw up my umbrella when rain starts hitting down. On a bad day, on a good day, I don't need no sunshine, 'cause I'm dancing with the rain. You will see me running, thinking I might be insane.
The whole thing. Something popped out.
All right, broke.
Mister, it ain't gonna hurt you. Come on closer.
Did you have the safety goggles on?
The boys, the
Yeah.
safety police told me that I had to get my goggles before I came on the barn site.
They said these things are dangerous.
They are.
It got so much power. I can tell what happened.
Yeah, it hit me.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it hit me in the leg. It just wasn't like,
Good you had on pants. Somebody got to come fully dressed. Pants, goggles.
whew. Yeah, it wasn't hot. It didn't hurt at all. It just hit my leg. That's something though.
Yeah, it just snapped. Just
Mm-hmm.
like on the last little cut.
Yep, it's done though. All right, y'all. So we have all the pieces of tin cut that we need to piece in at the top. I think it's 7 pieces all together. So Tim is about to do his favorite thing and pull out this ladder and scale this roof.
You're gonna make me start talking about you.
Listen, you just hit me with something that flew off your
Don't say that too loud.
grinder. So I get to be a little bit
Oh, yeah.
meddling. Meddle you a little bit.
Listen, that they'll dub that out and make shorts out of it. You just hit me. Pastor Tim ain't nothing.
It's okay.
Here we go with this again.
Listen, I was just thinking we were talking about how you don't have any feelings and you just some big burly man and you just can.
And I was trying to explain to her, we were having a husband and wife conversation. And my wife thinks that I don't have
Nope,
feelings.
you don't.
She don't think my feelings get hurt, at least.
Nope.
Because people do stuff and I don't like respond to it in a way to where like normal people respond to it. So Megan thinks that it doesn't hurt my feelings. And I tell her, I say, yeah, it hurt my feelings. I just don't respond the way that normal people respond to it. So what's your thoughts on that? Turn around to your face and shit.
Okay, let's see. Yep. Really, I am teasing him just a little bit.
No, she's not.
A little bit.
She's dead serious.
Because I really do feel like you don't have like.
Because I don't cry about
you
it.
just, yeah. But you know what? I was thinking though when you were cutting, when I was saying that you don't have feelings, it's kind of like you don't go through the things that you've gone through in life and come out like you've come out if you've just like, you know, whatever with your feelings. You know, live by your feelings.
Oh, no.
So,
because listen, every step of the way, they've always doubted me.
Yeah.
They've always told me what I couldn't do.
yeah.
They didn't tell me what I could do. And so I had to decide what I could do.
Right.
I had to like believe in myself.
Come on
And
with
so I
it.
get to a place to where the beliefs of other people don't affect me. And so
Yeah.
I actually became to the point to where I expect for people to doubt me. I expect for people to like talk bad about me. I expect for people not to like support me. And so what I did was I figured out a way to make those things like actually like motivate me.
you.
Yep. So it's just like I psych myself out to where when I hear you ain't gonna do this, I just like, you know, picture, you know what I'm saying, like me doing it, you know what I'm saying?
So I may feel like he's not like human with his feelings, but you know, I have to remember that if there's something supernatural about him, it comes from the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just like, oh, you know, because you know that is in my thought process. Oh, he's
Listen,
just this big burly man. He don't get feelings hurt.
We'll be in the bed in the morning and Megan will be struggling with some stuff. And, you know, like just a regular person. And I just give her like a pep talk. And then she'll be walking around throughout the day and she'll be like, I don't know what you did, but it's like, I'm like encouraged, motivated now.
Yeah.
It's like, listen, this is what I used to do for a living. Is motivate people, you know, like give speeches and stuff, you know. I'm a little bit good at it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Yeah, so I got my own personal, like,
life coach,
motivational speaker. Now listen, it ain't all like fruit lollipops and gummy bears though. Exactly. You know, it comes in all different forms and facets. I will say that, but it is super encouraging, and it's not just super encouraging like because he talks at me. I see him live those things out every single day, you know. And so when he says like feelings, you know, like what does it matter about feelings? You know, I see him like use his feelings not to like bring him down, but to allow the Holy Spirit to influence his emotions, to let those feelings, whether they may be good or bad. That's what I'm saying. Like, the good or bad emotions, feelings you have, like, if you submit them to the Lord, to the Holy Spirit, it doesn't matter. Like, God can use them. It's almost like, they say, lay it at Jesus' feet, It's kind of like he turns that good or bad thing into something of substance to, like, pull you into the next level, to, like, push you to where you need to be.
Listen, I heard you using some language from one of my sermons one time years ago, because you said we have the power to, was it something about our will? But you remember when I taught the series?
Our emotions.
The
Holy Spirit influence our emotions. Yeah.
You remember I taught that series on our free will?
That's right.
God gives us the power, because our will, our soul, is our mind,
That's
our
right.
will, and our emotions. We have the power to decide something in our mind, to influence our emotions
and determine our will. Exactly. I remember.
I'll say it again. We have the power to decide something in our mind, will, emotions.
Yeah.
We have the power to influence our emotions,
That's
mind,
right.
mind, will, emotions, and we have the power to what would determine our will.
Determine our will.
That's
it.
Okay.
Yep, you did.
Yep.
That's the last one.
So that's our soul, and that's what God gives us the power to do. That's what our free will is.
Right.
Like, we have the power to, like, manipulate and, like, navigate and, like, push those things in the way and do things to like push those three things in the way that we want those things to go, and not just let whoever come around push us whichever way, or whatever situation is going on. It's like, we don't let things happen to us.
Right.
We happen to things.
There
like,
you
that's
go.
That's the mentality.
That's powerful.
It's like, I'm gonna, like, aggressively attack opposition. I'm not gonna sit back and do this right here. I'm gonna go forward. It's like, go straight forward. Just close your eyes and just run towards it. Something happen. Either I'm finna, like, do something stupid, or it's like, the enemy that's pursuing me is about to flee. Turn and face those things that are facing you.
That's right.
Let me get on this roof.
And that's one of the things, like, I would never believe that he was afraid of heights. How many roofs have you been on now? How many roofs have you fallen off of? Come on, let's talk about
Just one.
Let's just talk about that for a second. For real. Nah. But
I actually was talking about that at the beginning of the video about fear is false evidence appearing real.
Yeah.
I said, hold up. I did fall off a roof one time. Because I was saying I had never fell off a roof. That's false evidence. And I was like, well, nope. I did.
But hey, it wasn't that bad. You ain't dying nothing.
Exactly. Yep. I thought I was talking about dying.
Like, what's the worst thing? When fall off a roof, what's the worst thing that can happen? You fell off a roof before?
Exactly. Let's get on this roof.
Okay.
All right, y'all, it's hard work up here. But I got this whole side of 10 done over here. is literally complete. And I just sent Megan to get the ridge cap. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tack the ridge cap in on this first side and leave it loose on this side. That way I'll be able to slide the tin up under it from this side. And I'm hoping that, you know, that's the right thing to do. And then it'll make it pretty easy. So as I'm laying the tin over here, like when I start down there, I can go ahead and screw it in to the ridge cap. And as I'm coming down, I can be screwing it into the ridge cap. That way, when I get done laying the tin on this side, let me let y'all see. Nice sunset over there. That's my view. That's the one good thing about doing this roofing, is you get these views at the end of the day, in the beginning of the day. But my goal is to not have to get on the tin too much, because if I lay the tin on this side and don't do the ridge cap and then lay all the tin all the way through, I'm gonna have to climb up the roof and climb on top of the tin to set the ridge cap. But if I set the ridge cap now and screw it down to this side that's finished and leave it loose on this side that I hadn't done, as I'm laying the roofing, here come Megan, she's bringing the ridge cap now. But as I'm laying the roofing there, I can screw it into the ridge cap. And each piece I lay, I can screw it into the ridge cap. So that way, once I get down here, I screw it into that ridge cap. And then, you know, I can go back down my ladder and never have to actually climb up the roof onto the tin. Now I'm gonna have to come up here to do some things like work on that wood stove pipe, put that rubber boot, and put the chimney cap back on there and things like that. But I'm just trying to get on top of this tin the least amount that I can, because this roof is kind of steep. And you know, the tin is slippery and I'm scared of heights. So all those things together is like, if I have to get up here and do something on top of the tin, you got it? You might want to do one at a time. Is it too heavy? You got it?
I got it.
Okay, it's like it's leaning on you. You can do one at a time, you want? You got it?
Yep.
All right. Megan is bringing me the the ridge caps. Here I come. All right, I got it.
All right.
Good.
Yep.
All right. Well, you carrying it up here on your head?
Yeah.
So as I pulled it out, it
And,
I saw your head. It's like as if your head was the one that was supported it. Your head was what was supporting it.
I braced it with my head and my hands.
Okay.
So when I was coming up here, I kind of was like, wanted to brace it a little bit with the ladder, get it in position so I could come up the ladder and still brace it with my head and my hands as I was coming up.
Makes sense now. I see why I was dangling all over the place now. You had it on top of your head.
On my head, and I was trying to get on the ladder, and I was bracing at the same time.
Yeah, you got it up here.
That's right. That's all that matters.
Yep.
All right, y'all. Tim is installing the ridge cap. He talked a little bit about what that was and what he's doing. And this is going to be our last thing for today. And I am super excited after hoisting it up here on my head. That was too fun. Woo. So he's just it's actually 3, I think, pieces. So he's just kind of pulling those out and piecing those out, and he'll get that one side drilled in. about done. You done up there?
Yep, I come down.
All right, he is done with the roof for today, and he has this entire side completely sheathed in the roofing tin. That is so awesome and exciting. He's gotten that ridge beam cover as well with the ridge beam piece. There's just a tiny piece that he's lacking, but he's just gonna cut that and then bring it back up with him when he tries to, well, when he finishes the rest of the other side of the roof, that is. When he finishes that, he'll just bring that, cut that piece and bring it up. So we are gonna call it a done day at that, because it's getting dark out here, and yeah, we don't want it to be 0 dark 30 again and we're out still working on the roof. So that's a good stopping place, I think, and I'm patiently and expectantly awaiting him to come down from the roof and circle the other side of that barn just any minute now. But yeah, great job, like awesome job. I'm so excited. The roof looks amazing. So like we actually have a whole half of the roof completed. Like, can you believe that? Can you, Benjamin, can you believe that? He's like, what? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Boys, y'all see that roof?
Yeah.
Can you believe that? Look at that whole half. That's exciting. I'm excited. I'm super excited. So half of it, we got half of it done. So I think it's great. I'm super excited about it. Come on over here.
Take a look at it and see what it looks like.
Yes.
See if I'm pleased.
All right.
See one spot I need to do something about.
What do you think?
Kind of up a little bit on like 1 sheet pan, 2 sheet pan, that gap, that right there where the camera stands at coming down.
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Like screwed in down more.
Yeah, I need to screw that in some more.
Okay, yeah.
That looks good though.
Yeah. As the sun sets behind you.
The moon is out and the sun is setting.
Let's see if I can get on camera. Yep, the moon is out there and the sun is setting behind the barn.
And that ridge beam up there, it won't look so wimpy once I get the other side up.
Yeah.
It's kind of sitting down.
Right.
Once the other side is up, it's gonna sit up and you're gonna be able to see the ridge beam.
Yeah.
But now it's just kind of like it's flat looking and just, you know, ain't really nothing to look at. But
It looks good to me.
Oh, yeah, it does. It does. You know, I'm the one that did it, so I'm a
Perfectionist.
nitpick myself.
Yeah.
I don't give other people the chance to nitpick me because I'm so
You
hard
beat
on
them
myself.
to it. Yeah.
Exactly. Yep. What y'all think, boys?
Yeah.
Y'all the ones gonna see it the most because y'all gonna be out here playing every day.
Yeah, it's right in y'all's play area.
What you think, Benjamin?
I already asked him and he was like,
He ain't had too much to say.
what did it?
So we fuzzy. Let's see why we fuzzy. Let's zoom out. There we go. Now zoom back in. There we go. Benjamin, you smiled, but it was so fuzzy. Like you got bit by a mosquito.
He did, got bit by something. Something bit him.
What's up, bud? What's up, Mike? What's up, little Mike? What's up, little Mike? What's up, bud? You like that roof?
All right, y'all. The barn looks absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I couldn't have asked for a better day. And to end on such a high note again today. That's awesome.
This might be the last day for this week for me to be on that roof.
Yeah,
I don't know. What's
might
today, Thursday?
It is Thursday.
Because I know I can't finish the other side in one day. It's going to take at least 2 days. So I might go ahead and call it quits for
the week.
For the week and be satisfied with that one side being done. But who knows? I might wake up in the morning and feel like, you know, like I say, because
like you want to slay a Goliath.
Exactly.
Come on.
I wake up every morning feeling like that.
You do.
Because I got to be back down at Grandma's next week. Got to be back on the ranch work site. So I need to get as much done on this as I can before the rain come in. But we don't have any rain anytime soon. So I think that's why I'm like, you know, so patient with the process.
Yeah.
But it's looking good.
It looks great. I'm very, very pleased with it. And, you know, getting this half, that was strategic. You got this half that we could see done first inch. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Getting this half done and just being able to walk out on the steps and just see it as soon as you step out is just great. It just really, like, you know, huge motivator. I just see all the progress. A lot has been done. So I'm super excited and the boys are too. And so we're going to call it right here for today. It's I.A.G Farms.
It's all about God.
We will see y'all on the next one.
Over the hills and far away, go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. While shepherds kept their watching over silent flocks by night, behold, throughout the heavens there shone a holy light. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and far away. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born.